You're hanging out with the crew of Dimino 305, and we're coming to you from the beautiful Peace Queen Night Sky here in Kendall with the one and only DJ M. Thank
My
you
man.
so much, man.
Thank you for having
How you doing,
me, man.
man?
Yes. Hey, first of all, thank you for coming down to my
Oh,
hood.
man.
Like, I am a Kendall kid. I'm a K-Town, representative, So thank you for making the drive down and hanging out with Dimino 305.
It took us a little while to get out here.
Everyone has a story. I like meeting people. I like learning about their story. As far as I remember, I've had this personality now. I enjoy being around people. I love it.
Well, M. Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Florida kid.
Yes.
At heart.
Yes. I'm from a small town. The town is called Holly Hill. So just imagine, Kendall was quadruple that, maybe even more. My mom was just like 2 boys at the time, and she's like, I just can't do this in this small town. I want something more for my children. And then she packed us up and moved us here. And then we get here and we're like, wait, what is this? Yeah, so it was like, wait, why are, these people are tan and they're speaking a different language. It's not just white or black Americans. It's like, wait, and then I see people that are my skin complexion, but they're speaking a different language. It's like, what's going on here? Total culture shock, but fell in love with Miami.
It sounds like you have a musical background, you have an athletics background.
Yeah.
At what point do you get into DJing in your life?
So I get into college and I started hanging out with a DJ who I've known since high school. He would have like the most infamous house parties down in Kendall.
Okay.
His name is Mikey Sims. He's responsible for me DJing, right? So he does these house parties.
Infamous
house parties. We'll never know how they...
You didn't go, obviously.
Oh, I went all the time.
You were in church.
Oh, no, I went all the time. Listen, the Lord knows my heart.
That's what led to the baptism. That's what led to the baptism.
Lord, yes, absolutely. The blood. I used to listen to these. I was fascinated by DJs and mixtapes and stuff. So I used to listen to these mixtapes like Uncle Al and DJs like that. So I go to this party with Mikey and I started talking on the microphone, right? And he's like, you're actually really good at that. And I'm like, yeah, I dabbled in it a little bit in high school, but not like on a hype tip. One thing led to another. I started working with him and we started doing clubs. And that's where M. came from. That's literally where M. came from. So it went from, us doing 1 club a week to like 3 or 4 a week. Me meeting different DJs, me having relationships with, different radio stations. I get an internship at a radio station. I meet one of my mentors, who's DJ Irie. Everybody in Miami knows him.
Of course.
And it was off to the races from there.
So at what point do you decide, law enforcement is not going to be what I'm going to go into? How does that decision happen? What'd your mom say too?
Oh man, my mom was thrilled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only because it's not Holly Hill.
Yeah.
It's not Daytona Beach, it's Miami.
Yeah.
And this is and you watch the news. This is you watch the news and how negative it was, and this is like the smash and grab era, I'm growing up in that era. Like the smash and grab era, the drugs, and all this stuff. So she wasn't, she was happy that I didn't want to go into that profession, but she knew that she was very supportive. Yeah. And once I did tell her that I think entertainment is the way to go, and she was like, okay, well, if you can make a living and you can do something positive, then go for it. And moving on from my prereqs, I was like, okay, well, let me take some of these communication classes because people are saying I'm good on the microphone. Well, let me see if I could take radio and television broadcasting classes and see where this leads me. When I tell you, it opened up a whole new world for me, and that's when I knew this is what I wanted to do.
And it's interesting because at this point, you're also developing this kind of intellectual almost foundation for what you do.
Right.
Which is pretty cool, right?
So it's cool because Dave South had an AM radio station. No one listened to it, it's AM, right? But for me, it gave me practice. It allowed me to be on the radio 2 times a week, record my 2-hour show, and listen to it and see where I can get better, see where it was, okay. That led to an internship at a major radio station here, 99 Jams, which, I was always cool with DJ Irie, and that he took me under his wing, and it was like, okay, this is what I want to do. Now, all this time, after this, I get a job at a law firm. I'm working part-time at a law firm.
Wow.
You know, doing this as well because I got to make money.
You got to grind, man.
You know, so I'm working at a law firm, making a little money, and then I didn't leave the law firm until I actually went on my first music tour, and I came back making more money than I made the entire year in the law firm. And
who'd you go on tour with?
I was on tour with Brooke Hogan.
Wow, Brooke Hogan.
So yeah, so she had a smash single with Paul Wall.
I remember, yeah.
Yes, by the grace of God, I finished Brooke's tour on the 14th. I'm on a phone call with Jamie Foxx on the 15th, and I'm in LA rehearsing for his 5-month tour that same day.
Whoa, hold on. This is
coming
crazy.
Back from that, I knew that I called the law firm. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. But I'm going to pursue music for the rest of my life.
I mean, I just had something recently happen very, very similar. We had a trip to film something in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
It comes up. We have been hoping on it. And her and I, we had plans. Funny enough, you said we had plans for Epcot with her friends.
Yep.
Tickets were bought. All this stuff was done. T-shirts were made. You know.
Oh man, you had the whole T-shirts and all.
And it's like, yo, I can't go.
Yeah.
And you're worried about their feelings, but like deep down inside, you're like, yo, this is what I do.
This is what I do.
And this is what
and
I love.
can't pass up this opportunity.
I can't.
That's why I've always said, like it's tough for people in our field because you have to find that person who is 100% all in for you.
Yeah.
Like, so that believes in you the way that you believe in yourself and whatever you're doing. That's why I don't really say, when I introduce myself, I don't say I'm DJ M. Dot. No, I'm more than the DJ.
Yeah.
I can go and I can host your podcast. I can go and host a radio show. I can go and host on the court. I can host a television show. I can do whatever you need me to do.
And even on top of that, you're also a businessman.
And I'm a brand.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, just learning things like that, man, and it's taking me far. So it's a chance for people to see me, and it's a chance for me to engage with people and just put a smile on their faces, man. If I can do that, then I know that I'm doing his will.
M. Dot, man. Michael, pleasure, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Okay, appreciate you.
We appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much. Let's go eat.
Let's go eat.
Dímelo. Give me a 5.